Hello, this is Cornel Burzo. I'm a 6-dan player, and we have another game review of Dank 75. This time it's a game from Foxy, where a bunch of stones died in the middle of the board, so it's pretty much a slaughter. Let's see how those kills could be avoided. So far, so good. Okay, the fancy far approach. Pincer, that's fine. Attack in the corner, attach, that's good. Pull back. Yeah, I would expect white to play the Hane at c16, then crosscut. Then we have this kind of variation. That would be a classic Joseki. But yeah, white played the Hane under. Now white went in the corner with a Nobi. Usually here white plays e18. Black comes out. If white defends the top, black can go for a pincer on the right side and then make a base. The group in the top left corner is pretty safe already. Now, if white defends the left side against the pincer, black will hit a vital point in the top and press the group down a bit. Well, white can survive, but black gets some outside thickness. And well, white hits on the second line, so it's quite painful. When white goes in the corner like this on the second line, it feels like he's trying to take away the base, but black can easily jump out. Simply play the dog face shape. Now white needs a move like this or a one space jump, and already black has a light escape towards the center. Then again, can consider the pincer on the left side. But black played the peep first. That's also an interesting move. Take away white's eye space, but white will connect obviously, and black still needs to go out, either with this move or something here. It's nice to extend in the top, but the group on the left side still needs some help. Let's see what white did. Kosumi, that's good. He needs to go out too. Then black escapes, that's fine. One space jump is really bad, as we mentioned all the time. This move is not necessary. So yeah, white goes out between the groups. For white to fix the base in the corner, the eye shape is just this attach and it's done. Like when black plays here, white will just capture the stone and be safe. When white plays here, he's actually threatening to catch at f18, but he could do it right away. And black doesn't need to play d16. It's not like white will just look away for a second and next you cut the corner. Obviously, he will see the threat and he will play f18, well, supposedly. White connected here at e17, but the way to connect is to catch the stone as well. Because when he plays this move, black can still extract that stone later and maybe put the group under attack. But once he captures at f18, nothing to worry about for white anymore. So this turn is not really necessary. It's true it creates some eye shape for black, but he can just go out either with a push or a jump like this, a cap move. If white plays this peep, you don't have to worry so much. You can play, for example, Kosumi this way. When white pushes on the left, those stones are connected. If white pushes in the middle and you block with a tiger mouth, the cut doesn't work because you have the ladder that goes into the Q3 direction. So that's easy to fix eye shape. Jump, turn, pull back, and eyes again. You don't really need this move. Already the shape is good enough. So when you come out, imagine white tries to cut you here and push down. Now you cut and the stone is already trapped in a net. So you better wait for your opponent to play that move and then capture it. White push from behind. Is it necessary? Atari. Not really. White can play a pincer in the top. If black cuts here, white will just Atari, and go down. So the stones are captured. White can actually pincer L17. Now if black plays here and comes out from the top, white can make a base like this. Well, push from behind. Black goes out, that's good. Black can go out with a one space jump here. And when white plays the Nobi, threatening the cut, now attach. So it's easier to make eye shape and also hurt this C11 stone in the process. So black comes out with a dog face shape. White blocks. White can play here first, turn, then extend for a base on the left side. Or don't play anything, like he can play on the left side immediately, or he can play in the top. He can also attack the lower side. And white black blocked. I'm not sure you need this block right now. The group is already safe. So for example, if you play a move here to reinforce the H17 stone, when white pushes like this, you have Han and Nobi, so the group can make eye shape and go into the center. If he plays this kind of move, now you block and you already have two eyes on the left side. So it's a bit slow to play C12 right now. The group was already fine. This peep doesn't do much because, I mean, even if you cut, he can capture the stone at f18. So imagine white plays here, you play this move, he plays this one, and that's it. He's alive. But white was a bit afraid, so he connected. Therefore, black can extend to the top. The extension should be on the third line. You already have the fourth line at Q7, Q16, so it feels easier to connect the territory that way. Or even M17. Well, there are gaps in the top, so obviously white can jump in no matter what. And now kick, that's very good. Make him heavy and yeah, take the corner. This looks nice for black, but imagine having the stone on the third line and the same thing happens. So he comes in, kick, goes out, take the corner. You already have the base in the top and these two stones are on the run. So they need to play something like this or Keima to go to the center or one space jump, and white is just running on neutral points. Therefore, you can play other moves elsewhere. For some reason, white is overplaying here and he shouldn't. I mean, it's not necessary to play inside the top stones because it's pretty narrow. He can go from the outside where there's a lot of space. And in Fuseki, as a general rule, you always want to play in the most open spaces on the board. Like if the same thing happens, kick and defend the top, white has space to make a nice extension on the right side. This is ideal. So white jumps in. What happened here? The stretch is a bit too far. I mean, he can play the slide, but it's better to play it only L18 to stay connected. When black defends, jump out because it's not enough room for two eyes in the top. So this way, black can separate. You either play M17, like in the game, that's a very good move, or you play, for example, L18, that's an option too. If white plays the wedge, you go Atari and catch this guy. Also, you can play, what else? Kosumitsuke. He will pull back, then put pressure. Ane, block, connect, defend. This group is still on the run and so heavy. Everything is on the second line. But I think the move in the game is the best. This Kosumi is very nice. So you keep him separated. I mean, if white plays this move, you just Hane and then catch the stone. It's also possible to connect under. It's already ugly for white. Jump. Let's see here. Wedge, block, connect. I think Hane should be better. At least if you sacrifice the stones on the left side, you get much stronger. And it's a bit tricky, like if white pushes here, then he plays a cut. You just go Atari from the outside, Atari again, so you don't lose that much, and then you surround the two stones in the top. So that would be quite nice. White becomes over-concentrated. So Hane first. And if he goes back here, obviously he wants to connect under at M18, but now you play the tiger mode. So when he goes M18, you can Hane. If he cuts, you take the stone. And if he plays Hane here, I think you can cut and fight. There will be some semi-eye, but white has to play many moves to capture those guys. Not so easy. Cutting points, liberties. It's messy. So, let's go back to the original game. Black jumps. White plays this tiger mount. Okay, you need to play Atari to keep him separated. But even if you don't, I mean, if you play here on the Hane, you cut. And if he plays this one, you go Atari. And if he cuts like this, you connect under. Or Atari first and connect under. So Atari, connect, that's fine. White can capture one stone. sacrifice the 2 and play another move here, then attack the right side. Okay, so he jumps. Interesting. I think Tiger Mount here it's powerful. Takes away liberty, forces white to capture this guy, then you connect under. Now he needs to make sure he lives in the top, so he might play something like this and cut the 2 stones, but then you can attack severe those guys in the middle, so play a cap move for example. If he comes here, continue with a Keima and chase them down. Like this you kind of show him the direction of play, so he will just jump out. It's too natural. Also, if you play a cap move and he comes here, then you jump like this. So it's a bit easier to chase the whole thing, and you get stronger in the center. Okay, so white jumps, black jumps along, white needs to jump again. He should simply Ikentobi. Every time you're in danger, you just jump out. Okay, Hane, okay, that's fine too. Atari from behind, not necessary, just go ahead. Because on this Atari, white may change his mind, and instead of connection, he can go Atari this way. And when you capture, he can go Atari again. And when you connect, he will connect like this. And it's a very heavy formation on the right side. So he connected and became heavy himself. That's painful. You might lose the top stones in this fight. Yeah, that's a good block. White is still running in the middle, and now he has problems in the top. Yeah, so this fight was actually pretty good for black. Let's have a quick look at the estimate score. Yeah, black leads by 21 points. A lot of territory on the right side. Now black can also capture the top stones. White didn't gain much in this fight. Yeah, this is proper, and ooh, too late to cut like that. White should accept that he lost the stones and just protect the center. If he captures that stone, the middle group in the top, it's safe, and the game goes on. This cut is too much. Black doesn't even have to play another move there. You can play Atari out here, push again, push one more to come into the center, then this Atari once. And let's see if you need more moves here. Atari, Atari, Atari. Yeah, you may play another one this way. But if you don't do anything, let's say you play on the bottom side. When white tries to escape, he needs to play this Atari. You connect, he plays the Hane, you go Atari under, he connects, and then you block. And he's got 2 liberties. And this Atari doesn't matter, because you have many liberties on the outside. And if he plays here, you can just Atari and catch the 2 stones. So simply play away. White it's already captured. J18, not necessary. And if he white plays here, you can wedge now. And then Atari, then Atari. Easy to read that variation. Just a few moves. It's a bit small to save this guy. It's just endgame, especially that white's group is already connected in the center. Hard to surround and kill that group. So instead of going for small moves like F18, like here, black played inside J18, F18, J18 was not even needed. It's like saying pass 2 times and you are in Fuseki. So at this stage of the game, you should always look for the most open places on the board. And if you look here, we have this large bottom side. It's interesting to play first. Also, there is this left side where black can invade. But right now, you should worry about the bottom side. So you play here. If your opponent simply defends the corner, you extend back to K4 and try to control this bottom side. If he plays a pincer, whichever pincer he tries, you can either leave in the corner or play a one space jump like this and still damage the middle part of the board. So don't go for small moves in Fuseki. Second line is the so-called line of defeat. Yeah, Sansan invasion is normal here because he's got a double wing formation. You can just play Keima second line and be done with it. If he plays here, you push once, then you turn, then you can play Han and connect or clamp at B6, but the corner is already alive. So you push, he Hane under, he pushed again, then went down. Normally you push here, G2, white Nobi or jump, and then just leave it. Play other moves, for example, this Keima to increase the right side and reduce the center. Yeah, this can be played later as endgame, or you can push once, then Hane block connect, and later in the game, you can have this clamp, peep like this, difficult to answer. Then consume your jump, Atari, push along, make some eye shape. So there's a lot of agi if you play the Hane. If you just go down, white it's very thick after he blocks. Then push again, fine. And now black is center. It's a bit risky to jump in so deep. You can think about shoulder hit like this. And when he blocks here, you play a one space jump. If he plays the wedge, you go Atari, connect to the right, like this for example. Can be solid, can be this schema. But let's say just here, he plays the block, you go up, he blocks again, you go up. He keeps all the left side, but in the same time, you got a lot on the right side. Just imagine taking all this box and all the territory to the right, it's huge. So white ends up with this box on the left, but he doesn't have much besides that. So let's see the score again. Black comfortably leads by about 30 points. And instead, black went deep and it got trouble. White can play this shoulder hit and push the stone towards the top and kill it, or cap move. Playing like this move, it's actually asking black to go out and connect to his friends. So that kind of happened. So somehow black got away without being punished. Yeah, the way to fight here is to attach on top, then cut, Atari under, and connect. And you're fine. You're connected to the corner. If white plays here, you go down. If he plays here, you take away the extension. So white doesn't really profit from this wall because he's facing the black stones on the right side. Push and cut can be a bit dangerous. Also, another option is to play the attach on the second line. So when white cuts one side or the other, you just give up the stone on the second line and connect on the fourth line. And this time, you still make the territory on the right side. So this was a good opportunity for black to kind of seal the game. Well, he wants to push and cut here, but it's better to take away this liberty. So when white plays Atari here to escape, you go under, he takes a stone, you connect under, and you're fine. Like this, it can be a bit more sneaky. Okay, so Tsuke, oh, not Tsuke, sorry. The empty. Black can play Nobi, threatening the two stones. If white plays here, then you go down and try to kill the corner. If you leave in the corner, his entire group dies, and that's how you save the central stones. Like this, when he comes out, ouch. This group in the middle, it's isolated, and there is no way to run or to create eye shape. Therefore, this is the critical moment that decided the game actually. So let's go back a few moves. Well, first of all, attach up or attach down, because no matter how white plays here, black will connect his stones. There is no cut here because you have the ladder. And if he hane one way or the other, you just give up the stone to connect the other side. And like this, you don't allow the ko, you just play another move and you're connected. So that was the moment to connect your groups with the attach 04 or 02. So when he cuts here, you go on top, Atari, cover, and then connect. Again, you're safe. But I like the attach on top first. Because like this, you also grab the territory and reduce white's potential. So now, this is the beginning of the end for black. I mean, there is no way to get out with the dragon in the center, and all that earlier reduction failed. Yeah, somehow white fight pretty well in the center, I mean, fought well and managed to kill everything. Nothing to do here, simply resign. It's a collapse. White played a few, let's say, too cautious moves, but yeah, Nothing to complain. His shape is good. He's too strong. Yeah, he can give up the 2 stones because he can capture back. Like for example, if white plays Atari here, when black takes 2 stones, white takes one back and he's fine. Doesn't need to connect like that. But anyway, black is down to like 3 liberties, nothing to do anymore. It's just desperation. White can play this move, then cut. You cannot cut here because you put yourself in Atari. Then when you go Atari, Atari, and push down, he has Atari this way. Also, he can capture 3 stones. If you connect these guys, you struggle to save the other group. In the same time, he can always attach at M2 and kill it. Yeah. So no way out. Well, that's good for white also. He went down. No, it doesn't work. You can live in the corner, but what's the point? I mean, losing this group in the middle, it's already like 100 points behind, so better resign and start a new game. There was really nothing to do to trick black here in this fight. He can also kill the right side next. If one more jump at S3, it's finished. Yeah. Even if you play here, you have a problem. In fact, like this. The group is dead. But it doesn't really matter anymore. Yeah, black should, white shouldn't connect here. He's fine. He can peep like this. He should kill the corner. I mean, well, that dies anyway. Not much to do. Yeah, so the problem was not being able to connect the group on the bottom side. But, well, at first, it felt like white it's overplaying in the early stage. Then black somehow managed to kill those stones in the top and it was good, but after playing those slow moves like J18 and F18, white really got the big box in the middle. Then black panicked, jumped in, and instead of connecting the group, it just died and collapsed. So you really have to pay attention in these close local fights.